Hey, good morning. It's Hanukkah, so it's family day today. This is my mother's mug. Best family forever. Good morning and welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandye on the first morning of Hanukkah. I over imbibed last night. I'm afraid I drank too much. See, we opened this amazing bottle of Siduri Pinot Noir because it was a holiday, right? Yeah. And it was so good. And I'm afraid I had to be helped to bed last night. And when I woke up at 10:30, oh yeah, I went to bed really early, like right after dinner because I was inebriated. Had a really good time. But I woke up at 10:30 thinking it was this morning. I was extremely confused and I felt like I had such a good night's sleep. So I woke up a lot last night, but I slept a lot. So happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Nothing like my coffee in the morning. So what's going on today? What's going on for you? Has the holiday celebration begun? It's kind of unusual, I know. But hey, can you see that picture behind me? That one right there? Yeah. That is my favorite picture of my childhood. It's missing one of my brothers. He wasn't born yet. But that hunk is my dad, and that lovely is my mom. That little munchkin's me, and that little devil's my big brother. That was at Terminal Park in Skokie, Illinois. Any of you ever been there? Great little park. We used to ice skate there in the winter and play on the the merry-go-round in the summer. And that's a picture of my childhood right there. I don't know if you can see it, but my dad was a smoker, but back then who wasn't, right? And he had his cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt because that's what cool guys did back then. Yeah. Those were the days, my friend. So today's International Mountain Day. You know what that is? It's just a day to worry about and be able to share about what's going on with the mountains and are we protecting our mountains. But here's what I found out about it that was even more fun. It's kind of a national college ditch day when kids without classes being dismissed just suddenly leave and go to whatever mountains are closest or park if there's no mountains around. And it's kind of a mountain day is a ditch day. I know this is not a time like any other times, but if it were, it would be ditch day for the college kids. So, yeah, it's also National App Day. Thank you, Opa. And I thought that meant appreciation. I thought it was like short. No, it's not. The word app in 2010 was considered a real word for the first time. So go ahead and use an app today because that's a real word. And if you're playing Scrabble or Perquacky or Boggle, APP, it's a word. There you go. Don't tell my daughter because I'm going to use it against her and it'll be worth a point. I'm pretty excited about that. It's also in conjunction with the day that UNICEF was established, United Nations International Emergency Children's Fund. UNICEF is much easier to say. What an awesome organization, right? I mean, over the years, it's done so much good. Hey, it's National Noodle Ring Day. I kind of need my glasses this morning. So if you don't know what you're going to make for dinner tonight, make a noodle ring. It can be any kind of pasta, but it has to be in a circle. You can make it in one of those Jello pans or a cake pan, but you have to make a noodle casserole that's in a circle. Noodle Ring Day. Apparently, that used to be a big deal years ago. Thank you for the happy Hanukkah wishes. I'm already having a great Hanukkah. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, then you don't want to have a noodle ring unless you're going to fry those noodles, which would make it kind of Chinese food, which would make it very Jewish, right? Hanukkah is a time for fried foods because we're honoring the fact that the oil for the lamp in the eternal light lasted for 8 days instead of, like hours. Or as I like to say, here's the story of Hanukkah so you can understand it in modern terms. Let's say you got up in the morning and your phone was dead and your charger was broken. Oh no, no phone for a whole 8 days until you can get a new one from Apple. And it would take a whole 8 days. What are you going to do with no phone? But then you go back to your phone and wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles, the phone is working. And it lasts for 8 days until your new charger arrives. It's a miracle. Start a holiday about it. Okay, there's a lot more to Hanukkah than that because it's also about freedom and fighting for the right to be who you are. Yahoo. Yeah, it's all that stuff. Oh, Opa, you saw the picture of my mother lighting the Hanukkah menorah at the home she's at? Seriously, folks, cutest picture. 90, almost 98, should be 98 in July. Lighting the first candle for Hanukkah at the home she lives at. It's the sweetest picture. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I went over to visit her, took her a bunch of presents. Yeah, I told you about that already. She's just so cute. When she's happy, she's so happy. It's delightful. It's National Salesperson Day. Have I told you about my game called Making People Magnificent? Best game ever. Harder to play in a pandemic because you don't spend a lot of time with other people. And I'm wondering, as I was writing down that it's, National Salesperson's Day, if there's a way for you to make people magnificent on the phone and on the computer. And I think the answer to that is yes, if you get a live person. The secret is to get a live person and then just listen and let them know how much you appreciate them. Everybody wants to be appreciated, right? Yeah. Oh, can you see that tennis racket above my head right up there? Yeah, an old wood racket. It was my dad's. My brother claims he used it. I don't know. Look at that. You see the thing that goes around it, that thing? It's like screwed on to keep the tennis racket safe. Pretty cool, huh? Oh my goodness, if I took the time to tell you what each one of those little things are, every single one of those little things has a story behind it. Maybe I should do morning coffee here every morning and pick one thing every day. I'll share this one with you right now. I saved this from 1960, whatever it was, 2 maybe. When Kennedy was running for president, this was my official button. The man for the 60s, John F. Kennedy. Isn't that cool that I still have that? Yeah. Yep. There's a story. Every story in the naked city. No, naked. Okay, wait a minute. Opa says she has Tupperware deals. You might want to check. Okay, now Opa is a member of What Do I Say, What Do I Do? And of course, here with me every morning, almost like she's my sidekick here. You might want to check out Opa Burks and find out about her Tupperware. Maybe it's great presents. Maybe it's great presents for you. Who knows? I mean, who doesn't like that on Tupperware, right? So this is also in 1977, the day that Apollo 17 landed on the moon, and it's the last time we went to the moon since then. That's a long time to go without going to the moon. Did we talk about fried foods for Hanukkah? Because last night my sweetie made homemade French fries and not in the air fryer, like real French fries. Oh my goodness, they were so good. Wheat latkes, which are fried potatoes anyway. I think tonight we'll have not kosher, but I'm thinking maybe fried shrimp. Who knows? I don't know, but some kind of fried foods. You're supposed to eat fried foods because of the oil. What can I say? Oh, you're welcome, Opa. Come on, get some business going there. Support your small businesses. Yeah. Yeah. Who doesn't love latkes? Really, seriously. But there is a conversation to have about that. Do you eat your potato pancakes? Potato pancakes are in a lot of different cultures. But do you eat your potato pancakes with sour cream or applesauce? That's a big conversation, because, hey, can we all agree to disagree? I personally love the applesauce. I'm just saying. Okay, and while we're on that subject, one more thing before I go. I know we all use Siri, right? We talk to her all the time. We ask her to do things for us. Don't you think that app should be trained to wait until we say thank you when she's done something kind and wonderful for us? I think we're teaching our next generation bad manners by having Siri just do everything they tell her to do without them ever having to say thank you. Have you thought about that? I mean, wouldn't it be nice to hear a 9-year-old say, "Thank you, Siri. Thank you for doing that, Siri. Thank you for finding that, Siri. Thank you for telling me, Siri." I say we start a campaign to thank Siri and Alexa and all the other whatever AIs that have been helping us out in our lives so much. Thank you to all of you. But I think we need to do something so that it's a requirement for our children to say thank you when they do a favor. Hey, Siri, cure the world. I like that one. I like that one. Let's give Siri some real jobs, huh? Okay, let me look at my list of things. It's Brenda Lee's birthday. I used to love to hear her sing. She was a little bit before my time, but not much. I told you about Ditch Day and Hannukah and App and Noodle Rings, moon landing. Oh, I need to do a little. I need to do a little bit more work on this one, but I'm going to bring it up anyway, so you can start thinking about it. Why do we laugh when people fall? Is it because we get nervous? Because yesterday playing tennis, one of my friends in my foursome, he backed up to felt especially bad because it was my ball he was going for. And instead of going sideways, he went straight back to get the ball, misguessed how far back he needed to go, and ended up falling back. And the sound of his falling was so loud that I heard it on my side. And yes, I was worried about him, and I still am because he's being, like guy brave. I hate that. But why do we laugh when people fall? I mean, he was even laughing and he couldn't move his arm afterwards. So we'll see how he does. Yeah. Anyway, happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Enjoy family from afar. We're going to have the best Zoom Hanukkah party this year. On Saturday, we're doing it. I can't wait. All of us on Zoom together, playing games, singing songs, enjoying latkes. And I'll see you guys on the second day of Hanukkah. That's tomorrow. Bye-bye, y'all.